H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. It's Tuesday. And y'all, right before the show came on, I pushed the button, and guess what? No feed. I pushed the button again, no feed. And I had to go all the way back out the system and cut it back in. See, that's what I tell y'all. You never know the hiccups that might happen with this show because you never know about live until you go live. And it's always a chance. So just be patient with us. You know, I usually start on time, and it took me 4 minutes to crank that thing back up. But it's a great day, though. Great day. Got to share some stuff with you. Got a little house cleaning I got to do today. But great day. I mean, where I want to start at it. Oh, May 25th, right? 2020, the day that will live in infamy. George Floyd. I can't breathe a year later. And I want us to remember George Floyd and so many others whose lives were cut short. I see where the NBA, hey everybody, now you're popping up on the screen. I'm gonna, I got to work this thing out with the starting five because my sisters was messed up, but I got it. I'm gonna work it out. Um, First of all, okay, before we go there, let me announce my starting five. I think I got Daryl Barnes over here. Let me just go to on my YouTube. Daryl Barnes, Lil Rick, Rod Wells, Corey Willis, Jeremy Davis. Those are my people on YouTube. And because my integrated thing didn't pop up till late, so I got over here. Gosh, I got a few of them. I know Jonathan Griffin, Eddie, Tony, Hardiman, Alex Sistero, Thaddeus Moody, and Rod Wells, and Mindy Collins on that side. So I just all of y'all today, everybody in my starting five, cause I just want to share with y'all and walk y'all down this thing, man. Just a year ago, y'all, it passed by so quick. I can't breathe. I can't breathe a year later. Look in the background. That's the Cup Food store with memorial that they made for George Floyd. A friend of mine, you see one of the contributors on the show, Yvette Machete. That's her. She's from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and she had one of these posted. I asked her permission that I wanted to use this picture today to have as our backdrop. And just I mean, y'all, you can share your moments, how you felt. I see the NBA coalition urging the passing of the George Floyd Act. That's the Policing Act. The League Social, the NBA now, the NBA, the League Social Justice Coalition issued a statement yesterday on Monday. The bill calls for federal police reform and increased accountability. Passing the act would honor George Floyd and other victims. The advocacy group included the players, the owners, and the coaches. This is the group of people. So look that up if you want to know a little bit about that. Um, you know, wow, it's been a year, y'all. It's been a year. Uh, oh, and I'm watching the game the other night, y'all. I'm just gonna give you some tidbits. I just realized uh, that Donovan Mitchell, when he was on the bench the other night when Utah lost, he had a HBCU pride jacket. I did not know that. He had H. I know it was a colorful jacket, but I didn't see the back of it. And but tonight, I wanted to share that with you because I didn't notice it until I watched the highlight last night. And then I want to let y'all know the Lakers and the Suns game tonight. Uh, they're planning a moment of silence uh, for game two in honor of George Floyd because it's been a year ago, about his murder. And on this day, y'all, I want to share something with y'all. Maybe y'all already know. On this day, historian, Bill Bojangle Robinson, an American tap dancer, actor, and singer, was born. I don't know about y'all. I grew up, I watched Shirley Temple. I mean, I don't know why they had me watching it, but they let me watch it. And he was the dancer always on the Shirley Temple show. He was the most highly paid black American entertainer in America during the first half of the century. Bill Robinson. Let me see. I got a little tribute to him here. That's him, Bill Bojangles Robinson. If you ever watched what's that Shirley Temple movie, he was always the guy on there dancing, one of the best dancers ever. It was his birthday today. He was born. What else I got? Got so much, y'all. No, that's not Mr. Bojangles. Bojangles was his nickname. His name is Bill Robinson. Yesterday, we got to do a little housekeeping right quick. Yesterday, let me tell you something. And we're going to get this stuff out the way right now. Hey, man, when we have guests and you got the host and you have each other, hey, man, we got to start respecting this platform. And if I feel you can't respect the platform, we're going to have to do something about silencing it, because we can't be going back at other people. I don't mind people going back and forth with, banter. Yeah, man, you this, yeah. But it's some stuff that happened yesterday. If it happened again, you know who it is. I got to silence you. Okay? I've had too many calls and had too many emails and had too many situations. I got to silence you. Listen to me. This is the Chop Show. Chop Shop. Okay? Let's get this understood. When this show goes out to America, nothing against none of y'all, they don't know who y'all are. They talk to me. Okay? Like if something happened in your house, you're responsible. This is my and Jimmy's house and Chris's house. We got to respect the hosts. We got to respect the guests. And just because this is not your show, it's your show to enjoy, but this is not show to make you famous. Get your own platform. If you want to talk about certain other stuff, it's okay. I guess what? I'll come over there and support you, but I'm not going to disrespect your guests, and I'm not going to disrespect nobody on your show. So let me tell you something. Coach Ward yesterday, Ward Jenkins was talking about respect. We got some disrespectful people on this platform. And I'm not going to let you hijack this out. We work too hard to make this platform what it is, to let you hijack it. All you doing is, you don't have to go through everything that Jimmy and I has to go to produce this show. So, come on, man. It's called respect. That was disrespectful yesterday. I just, come on, man. We shouldn't be getting back and forth with each other. That means you've been regurgitating the stuff. See, you know what I learned? Jimmy and I can be talking, and people just be talking and having their own goddamn show within our show. Excuse my language. But see, y'all don't understand. Like I told a guy yesterday, he called me. I said, this show might not mean nothing to you. But to the two guys who spend their time away from their families, 2 to 3 hours out of their day, means a whole lot to Jimmy and I. And I'm talking to the Boom Boom Room. Mindy, that's who I'm talking to. We supposed to be a how we gonna move as one, and we got one. Every time somebody say something, somebody got to say something. keep all of that stuff to yourself if it's not helping the conversation at hand. I mean, yo, we allow, think about this. You gotta understand, I get the analytics. Everything that y'all say on here, somebody come and say, Mr. Hatter, this is what's being done. And this what's been. Y'all have your own conversations. Ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Like, F them niggas. I came on here to have my own show today on our platform. Come on, man. I can't let you do that. I ain't that kind of dude. I ain't mad at you, but you got to respect this platform. We got to respect the two guys who get up here every day and do it. We got to, man. Kim, just go back and look at the show yesterday. Ain't nobody gonna rehash nothing. If you didn't watch the show yesterday, go back and watch. I'm just saying, we got to respect each other, man. That's we got guys. We got a young man came on our show yesterday and explained to us that one of our young men has been videoed in the 8th grade giving oral sex to a grown man, and they taping it and they bullying him with it. Y'all, we gonna have fun on this show. All this disrespect, I don't care who it is. If I see disrespect again, what's this day? George Floyd Day. This George Floyd Day. I ain't having. I don't care who you are. This is not your platform. Do that on your Twitter. Do that on your platform. Because I promise you, Robert Hatter ain't never came on nobody's platform and said nothing to them or the people on their platform. So just do us like a, come on, man. That's all. Just respect people's space. We got ladies on here. Yes, it ain't nobody perfect, but you can't be going back and forth like that, man. I don't care about what, and I said, anybody, if I feel it's disrespectful, I got a button to push that you can't come on this. You can go on your own platform and do whatever you want to. Go on your own platform. It's okay. I promise you, ain't nobody gonna be mad at you. But on this one, no, man. Zero tolerance. And guess what? See, what y'all don't understand, it's not a local show. I know y'all think, well, this is something I can just go on here. No, it's not. People call me from all over the world talking about the show. So all I'm saying is, got to respect the people on this show. Okay? Okay, that's out the way. Guess what? Got good news. Good news. Will y'all take a look at this? I hope y'all can see this. It might black me out. Young man who was best man in my wedding when I was married. One of my best friends on this planet, Michael Douglas, and his brother, Redondo Douglas. They wrote this book. And I mean, he sent it to me the other day, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Tears ran down my face. Guy I grew up with, guy I learned the game of basketball with, played for the Harlem Globetrotters. He came back home, and after the Harlem Globetrotters, it started a thing called the Harlem Wizards. The Harlem Legends. I'm sorry, the Harlem Legends. He goes all over the country, putting on shows. He even tried to get me to come and be on one of them, one of the Barnstorming tours. I said, man, I hung my sneakers up. Great man. He wrote a children's book about, first of the book. Show you the book again. It's called Little Mike. I'll give y'all the information at some point when Jimmy get out on the show. I mean, it's called Little Mike's Magic Ball. He's a Harlem legend. If you can see that, he's a Harlem legend. You can go to if you want to. I think you can go to Harlem, the HarlemLegends.com. Got a lot of stuff. This Michael right here. It's the actual Michael Douglas. High jumping. I mean, you remember I told y'all when I first came to Houston, I told something about it, man. Where can we hoop at? At all the places in Houston. I think my brother lived in A-League. They sent me all the way to Third Ward to Emancipation Park. That's why I'm forever have a affinity for Emancipation Park, because that's where we hooped every Saturday. If you lose over there, you might as well go home, because you won't have a time to play again. But Mike got this book. He got, how the kids book, this book belongs to, and he just talk about certain things and how he loved basketball and how he always practice. And I mean, great book, y'all. I mean, when somebody, and I talked to him this morning, I said, Mike, what inspired you? And me and him had talked about my book. He said, Hatter, when I'm gone, I want the kids to know what drove me. That's why I wrote it in a children's book. Gave me an idea. He called me Bobby. He signed it in the back. I don't know if you can see that. He signed it in the back. Bobby, thanks for your friendship and support. Michael Douglas. Man, let me tell you something. Those are kind of things, I'm so happy for when we start getting happy for our fellow guys, like when Mindy's son went to St. Thomas, I was happy for him. Kevin Allen's guys he mentored. When something happened, I'm happy for them. Yo, we got to get rid of this old evil ass, sorry ass spirit that a lot of us have in us. We got to purge that. Marissa Smith, her son exceeding is not going to hurt my son. I'll never forget. And see, and the parents, the reason I can talk to y'all about this, parents, because I was one of y'all. My son thought he was good enough to go to NBA. He didn't make it. But that don't mean I'm going to hate the other guys around him. I hate on them like people do now. No, I support those guys. If he win, all of us win. Aaron Harrison, we were nemesis. We used to go against each other. But when his sons made it, we all made it. Because guess what? They came back and gave money to the Defenders program to help fund this program that some of you kids plan on. I keep thinking about Roy Jenkins yesterday, dealing with the at-risk kids. But how in the hell you can't respect people on the boom boom room? How the hell the kids gonna respect you? Then I got a friend that y'all, I'm bubbling inside. Y'all know I talk about I'm in the process of writing a book. He already did. He's an author. So he can leave something. I told y'all, I don't want to be a generational thief. If you don't know what that means, I don't want to rob the next generation of the imprint and the things that I did on this earth. Because guess what? Who I'm depending on? Robert Rising to tell my story. He don't know me. Who I'm going to depend on to tell I got to tell this story. That's why every time I'm writing notes, I write notes about this show, how this show was to develop. Because this might have to be a book. Some young kid gonna need this. I hope y'all understand why I'm trying to protect this platform. It might not mean nothing to you, but it means a whole lot to me. Let me repeat that. This show might not mean nothing to you, but it means a whole lot to me because I know the lives we changing. No, Jimmy's not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But we can have a perfect understanding. Wow, that was good, Robert. We can have a perfect understanding on how this show gonna be run. So let's man, I don't want that kind of bothered me when I'm getting phone calls all over the world. All right, where my Lakers at? Where my Lakers? Lakers, tell me hi. Where my Lakers at? Share the show, everybody. Let's share. Let's share, because guess what? There's some people not on here need to hear what I just said. Let's share the show right now. I'm not going no further. I'm going to look around and play. Matter of fact, guess what? I'll take a quick break. Share the show. When I come back, I want to know where my Lakers fans at. I want to know where my Clipper fans at. I just want to know. I want to know. What's up, Donnie? Donnie, I just had to do some housekeeping because Donnie, think about it, Donnie. Every day, every day for 4 days a week, Donnie. Almost 2 hours a day, Jimmy and I come on this show and try to give y'all original content for 5 years, Donnie. And we put a lot in this. And we just don't want nobody to come tear it down because they don't have it. Well, he got a new bike. You follow me? It's a local. No, it's not a local show. And do me a favor, everybody, Donnie, all these people, do me a favor. We are on a march to 1,000. We trying to get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. And see, because there's so many people out there need this. This happening everywhere in the city. Don't just think this everywhere in the States. Talk to somebody in Memphis. Or talk to somebody in Miami. Talk to somebody in LA. Talk to somebody in Nebraska that's watching this show. They don't have it there. It's all right to disagree. I ain't telling you not to disagree. Let's get that out the way. Disagree, but with a respectful manner. Respectful manner, that's all. I talked to Paul Miranda off the air yesterday. He didn't know. Let me tell you something. You gotta understand, a lot of y'all don't know us. Y'all just know what, dude, I can be anywhere in the world right now. But Donnie, I make sure I gotta try to get content that'll help us every single day. Every day, Donnie. I know my people be saying, don't schedule me no meeting from 12 to 3. If you know me, my phone don't ring too much from 12 to 3. Because the people that knows me, they know I'm doing this. So that's all, man. Donnie, in case you didn't know, in case you're late, we just got to start respecting the platform. Okay? Clippers in the base. Oh, that man said Clippers in the base. I'm going to take a quick break and share the show. We're going to come back. We're on a race for 1,000. Race for 1,000. Hashtag that. Race for 1,000 and to YouTube. And let's get to 1,000. And guess what that's going to do? Let me explain to you. That's going to tell YouTube. Google is the #1 search engine in the world. It owns YouTube. YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. When you get 1,000 subscribers, your algorithms change. That's what Google started. You bring up sports talk in a show. Google started putting us up there. Then Google started doing this. It's all over the world. And I know y'all want us to stay local. We're going to still talk to y'all. We ain't trying to go nowhere. But our impact, it was some parents it's some parents all over the country needs this information that we give them. So Rick Brown, I got you. Y'all, but share the show. Let's make this thing happen, man. Let's make this thing happen. Hold on. Chop Shop, we'll be back in a minute. Let me see what I'm gonna play today. Okay. Chop Shop, we'll be back in a minute. Did y'all see that? That's Trae Young, the guy who silenced the New York Knicks the other day. He was doing the same stuff in high school. You know, a lot of y'all know, but the reason I can be shout out to this guy, you know, met his dad before. Dad, you know, dad pushed this kid. This kid is unbelievable, a young man. A lot of people doubt it, and but I saw a tweet last night. And then I want to share some of y'all before Jimmy come on. They said, dear basketball dads, it's okay to celebrate other kids' success as well. It's okay. It's okay. But y'all, I saw some y'all last night, man. This us talking. The parents, Ivan Pettit, Kimberly Jackson. Where my girl at? Is Tiffany Sanders on there? Is Tiffany, you there? Trey Phillips. Yeah, Trey Phillips there. I saw some. It's called event directors. I want to know how y'all feel. Because, you know, when y'all don't have to be scared, you know, what can they do to y'all? You know? Somebody tweeted this. They said, AU tournament directors. See that word AU again. What's up, Victor Givens? Check this out, Vic. You just in time. I just want to say this in the most humble way. Y'all some money-hungry weasels for charging these parents $20 to $40 each for one day, a weekend pass, just to watch their kid play. AAU is nothing but a money grab that now preys on parents' heartstrings. What y'all say? They said somebody said these directors done lost their damn mind. Parents need to buy their kid a tripod for their phone, have the kid put the game on Zoom, sit in the car and enjoy the game. Coach Mike said that. I just saw that, Mike. What y'all think about that, man? For real. What do y'all think? Talk to me. Now, don't get quiet. Unless y'all like it. See, some of y'all must like this, Donnie. Some people might like this. Hold on. Let me see if I got Coach Mike in here. I know I got Coach Mike. Yeah. Y'all explain. Hey, y'all got me. Not charging $20 for sure. What you mean not charging 20? So it should just stay under 20. If they stay, because it's a parent, his son just turned 13 or something, right? He never had to do this, right? He called me the other day. They had some tournament out at C.E. King High School at the same time, Jimmy and them. And he said, Mr. Hatter, do you know I had to pay $15 for everybody to come in, a piece to come in? I said, dude, where you been? Where you been? Hold up, y'all. You know I'm trying to find, hold up. I'm trying to find, I just want to know what's a good price, parents? What's a good price, parents? See, there we go with other conversations without, what's a good price, parents? What's a good price? I'm just curious. It got so bad, dude put out a video. This one, when you asked, they said, tournament directors, when you ask them about it.
Excuse me. A better deal. Let me tell you something. Get Dr. Newsom. Excuse me. A better deal. Let me tell you something. Get Dr. Newsom. Excuse me. A better deal. Let me tell you something. Get Dr. Newsom.
Is that what y'all scared of? The tournament directors gonna do that to y'all? Hold up. Hold up. Then said, some guy said, that's why I volunteer to do the scoreboard so I can get in free. Do you feel these guys are pulling on your heartstrings? Parents? And I know $10 is a manageable fee. Y'all can hustle up. People can hustle. But you remember I told y'all, I talked to some tournament directors out of town, and they were telling me about, he said, Robert, the cost, 35% here, the gym costs up, the referees cost up, the cost. So, Sonya, where should that cost be, allocated to? I'm just curious. Some of these events are money hungry, and there are some that are not. Okay, I got you. But guess what? Ain't none of them doing it for free, right? That is Moody. I don't think none of them have. That is Moody. Have you been to a free tournament? So money is it. What is money hungry versus not? That is Moody. Maybe help me out with that one. So before I go any further, what is money hungry? Some are money hungry and some are not. Could anybody explain that to me? Because all of them wants money. Because this these guys' business. So I think all of them want money. But I see this and I want to hear from y'all, and y'all get quiet as hell. This what kills me. This is why they keep. I'm trying to figure it out. Because I keep hearing it all over the country, not just in Houston. See, y'all, listen, this same stuff is happening in Utah, in Las Vegas, in Miami, in Orlando. This stuff is happening all over. So I don't want to make the event operators mad. Dude, don't nobody care about nobody making nobody mad. I'm just trying to figure out a guy came on again, in case you didn't hear it. Guy said, AAU tournament directors, I want to say this with the most humble way. Y'all some money-hungry weasels for charging these parents $20 to $40 each for one day and weekend passes just to watch their kid play. AAU is nothing but a money grab now that preys on parents' heartstrings. Do you feel they're preying on your heartstrings, parents? Then Coach Mike said, the directors have lost their mind. Parents need to buy their kid a tripod for their phone, have the kid put the game on Zoom, sit in the car and enjoy the game. Gosh, people are so quiet. God, man, I thought this ain't the chop shop today. I don't know what chop this is. This, unbelievable, man. Nobody. Got an interesting text from Trey Phillips. Says y'all don't want to talk about that. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. Y'all don't want to even talk about it to a guy that might help you. The doctor. When you go to the doctor, you can't tell him you have an ache in your arm and your foot about to fall off. You got to tell the doctor your foot hurt. Okay? I got this. To all you people who up in arms about rankings. Okay? Damn, I saw it. I saw a text. Oh, I saw some Jimmy wrote today. I can't wait to get him on the show. So, y'all better, if you want to get your kid ranked, you better go to this next event. Check this out. Girl basketball rankings. They say a few thoughts on the rankings before the ESPN women rankings come out. Thank you so much, Trey Phillips, this week. It's a great disclaimer. Tell me what y'all think about it. These rankings, they are not set in stone. They are a snapshot, and we cannot see every dribble. Hold on, I like this. We have to take the entire country into consideration. It's to create convo. That's all. Want me to repeat it again? ESPN Women Hoops rankings about to come out. Mamas, daddies. They are not set in stone. They are a snapshot of, and we cannot see every dribble. We have to take the entire country into consideration. It's to create a basketball conversation. That's all. Interesting. What y'all think? I'm listening. And then my man Keith Bob. Wait a minute. Hold on. Have the feed froze? Somebody type something so I can know something. Have the feed froze? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Have the feed froze? YouTube, let me see if y'all said something. Hold on. Oh, okay. All right, okay. I'm sorry. Guess what? The feeds and my feed is froze. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize when I'm wrong. I see y'all. It's just not popping up on my integrated freeze. No. All right. Let me see what y'all was saying on it. Hold on. I'm on YouTube right now. Shanquetta, I couldn't see them. I had to go to my device to see them. I couldn't. Sensei said, thank y'all, man. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. God, people been talking about this stuff. And I apologize. But if y'all, on my screen, the last tweet I got, the comment I got, it said, Kevin Freitman said $10. That's the last one. And I ain't getting nothing on YouTube. But that's all right. Hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. But hold on. Let me go back. I want to go back. Hold on. God, y'all been talking. I apologize. Gosh, y'all been talking. Let me look at some of y'all facts. Let me look at some of y'all stuff here. Hold on. Let me look at y'all. Hold on. Landon said, when it starts out in the most humblest way. Landon, quit being messy, man. Uh, you guys keep participating, so take your behinds out there. Mastermind said that. That is terrible. I seen a family of four this past weekend had to pay $100 for Saturday only, and a weekend pass $125. So $10 is cool. I see. Somebody said prices most times are determined by the cost of the venues and the fee. We know that. We know that. We know that. We know that. Hold on. Mastermind, get what Mastermind said, y'all. Man, what is wrong? Hold on, let me. Facebook, I can't see you right now. I can't see your comments, man. I can't see your comments, and I'm pissed off to the highest of pistivity. I can't see your Facebook. I want to see you so bad. Okay, probably okay. I guess I got a couple. Okay, hold on. Mastermind said, what did he say? Hold up, what did he say? And YouTube wouldn't let him come on. But they say that you have to pay those weak ass refs. What, Mastermind? Why you want to get on the ref? So the refs, y'all think the refs should pay for free? I mean, go for free? Let me see. Hold on. Curtis said $25 a weekend and don't have to run the clock. He said, man, they charging teams $400 to get in. I mean, yeah. Hold up. Kim, so they want the parents to run the clock and pay to get in? Is that true? Y'all, is that true? I want a parent to go. Let me see. Maybe I'm going to say something. Hold on. Let me see. What up, y'all? Let me say something. Let me see what mine pop up. Can y'all see my, hold up. Can anybody see my text? Hold up. I just put it up there on YouTube. I went on. Yeah, so mine's popping up there. I wonder why they not letting y'all's pop up on our screen. But that's all right. Dad Moody said it's a business, but some directors are very greedy. I got you. Man, they're okay. They charging $40 and $50 for the live stream, Roderick Brown? Man, I wish I could talk to y'all. Oh my God. I can't wait till Jimmy get on here so we can. Well, I got to have a phone call in. Hold up. They said two parents paying. Scholar Athlete said two parents paying $30 each for each tournament times 10 tournaments. That's $600 for the season. There's a lot and doesn't even include the brothers and sisters. Okay? I got y'all on YouTube. Curtis Bass, I'm just going down. I'm just going. Curtis said, I raised so much of hell at the last event, the refs took it out on my 5th grade boys. Well, you got to raise. See, okay, all right, yeah. You think so? Or did your boys just lose? Come on, Curtis. Did your boys just lose or not? Come on, Curtis. Coach, okay. Mastermind said they've been running amok. You right. Sensei said, I saved so much money in my pocket this year, I can travel and everything. Seneca, why you save so much money? Because you hadn't went to the games? Trey Phillips, I know you're an event operator, so I love that. Gym, security, scorekeepers, door personnel, gym monitors, trainer, expenses that must be paid. That's a lot of money for you parents to be paying, man. And I didn't have a one. And he was expensive as hell. I'm serious, y'all. Listen, I don't see how y'all did it. That's why I'm so concerned, because I don't see how y'all do it. Facility fees run $60 per hour. Yeah. MI3 has changed. Hold up. Somebody just sent me something. MI3 has changed into a ministry, which means tax-free. Well, I ain't worried about all that, Landon. That ain't my business. Now y'all in other people's business. Can you not see the company? No, I couldn't. Walter Yates says everyone is afraid to. No, they speaking. Hey, y'all ain't nothing going. Let me tell you something. The least that can happen to you, what can happen to you? You still got to pay to get in anyway. Okay, let's say maybe he can't see the comments. No, I couldn't see him. The last piece to create conversation. Okay. I like that, to create conversation. Rankings, to create conversations. It makes us talk about rankings. Everybody want to talk about rankings. I love that. Let me go. Somebody said their Facebook feed gone. Mine's still here running real good. Let me see. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back out. See, y'all, hey, I'm trying to see what's going on, man, with y'all. Cause the time I want to hear y'all ain't said nothing. Damn. See, Trey Phillips said, move to YouTube when Facebook went down. Oh, I like that. That's why I want us on Facebook. Y'all see what I'm talking about? I mean, that's why I want us on YouTube also. Hold on. Sensei said, if I save all this money, you can pay for your kids to go to college. Sensei, I wish I was there. I wish I'd give you a hug. Can we know you're a parent? My Facebook is not shut down, y'all. Maybe we said something. Maybe I played something. Maybe, what did I play, y'all? What did I play? Oh, I might have put that Trey Young video. That Trey Young video, man, might have stopped it. I shouldn't have that Trey Young video might have stopped it. Let me I got a trick for that, y'all. Hold on, I got you. They'll send me a notification. Yes, that's what happened. I'm finna dispute it right now. I just disputed it. All right, and it might come back on. I'm glad y'all, see, I played that track. I know what videos I play. So now I had to put a note to myself, don't ever play that damn Trey Young video. And I don't know if it was a Trey Young video or the tournament director's video. I submitted it already. Provide the detail. Hold on. I got to provide some details. Hold on. All right. I got it. All right. I done submitted the dispute. Okay. They said they found content that might not be my own. It's one of those two videos. See there? Roderick Brown is okay. What's up, Rod? What's up, Rod? See? Was some music from the Trey Young video that was played. I'll never play that regular video again. But that's why, guess what, y'all? We can come to, that's why I said, see that little stuff like that? Little stuff like that will allow them. Now it's back up. Little stuff like that can allow. Now do y'all really see why I'm telling y'all to go to YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube? Because you can play an innocent little simple little bit piece of thing that didn't add nothing to the show. And Facebook will shut you down. Now, I hope Ricky Scott, Kenneth Lofton, I hope all of y'all tell your friends, tell another friend, go to YouTube, Chop Shop, HTX, and subscribe. So now we're back. I'm watching y'all. Hold on. I got some more stuff. They shut you down when you said go to YouTube. Kwame Brown, y'all, is becoming a character. I'm scared to play I'm scared to play some of his stuff. Hold up, y'all. I got a video of him. I'm not gonna play. Yeah, I disputed it, y'all. That to keep us going back on. I'm glad somebody told me. Somebody told me Facebook froze up, and then I remember they did us like that before. But that's what I need y'all to do, man. Who is this? I've been done with Facebook so many times. I need lawyers and bondsmen. Wow. See, I never say nothing crazy on those platforms, Landon. I never, Landon. I just don't. I don't say nothing crazy on them. I mean, maybe I got self-control. Maybe y'all. I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I'm not finna call people out their name on one of these because it's not my platform. It's Mark Zuckerberg's platform. That's why I say on this platform, on Chop Shop, and on the YouTube, on Chop Shop, that's why I got to control what's said. I ain't trying to censor you, but I don't want you talking crazy to somebody else that's on the feed and run them off. No, we trying to add. Okay, who else? He said, let me see. I have to put a disclaimer on the video saying, let me tell you something. I found out that don't work. I wasn't trying to play their information. Somebody sent me that video and said, Robert, Trae Young, you don't never talk about Trae Young on your show. Send that and send me that. I'm going to find out when the show is over. I'm going to find out exactly what piece it was. I just don't have time to look at what happened. Let me see what else we said. Don't be scared. Somebody said, don't be scared. Yeah. But I'm telling y'all, subscribe to the YouTube. Because YouTube don't mind being a partner with you. Facebook just take your content. It's a platform where people going to take your content and do what the hell they want to. You remember they shut us out one time. Okay. All right, so now we back. Curtis said, I stopped running the clock when other parents started screaming. Oh, no. Kim said that. That's not my field of study. Kim, two of the worst things, I take my hat off to the referees. Y'all don't have to like them, but I love them. I take my hat off to the referees. You know why? I can't do it. I tried it one time. I don't ever want to referee again. Running the clock, I never want to referee that again. I'm going to tell you, Rick Brown. I'm going to tell you the truth, Rick Brown. The players I have been talking to, they don't bring Kwame Brown up. They don't bring him up. And I don't bring it up because I'm not, man, what you think about Kwame? I mean, the guy been quiet for years, and they poked this bear, and he's having fun. If y'all watch him now, he talking about going on tour with Nelly so he can pop, lock it, and drop it, and go on tour with Nelly and have a basketball goal on the stage. He said he'll just miss a lot of damn layups on purpose and have a bald-headed ass dude looking like Stephen A. Smith in the corner on the stage talking negative about him. The guy is having fun, and he's probably getting paid for this now. He probably, because on these platforms, he maximizing his platform. The same thing we should be doing. Same thing. Maximize this program, this process. But man, I am so glad, y'all. Let me tell you something. Now, so this what I do, y'all. Like when those things like that happen, I go in my cache and erase whatever video, so I won't play it again because I play a lot of videos. I don't remember all of these videos, but that was some. Somebody say it for me. Y'all know that's some blank A stuff. Somebody say it for me. Y'all know I can't say it, but that what they did. Oh, I love that Sonya. I love Sonya Billis because it was Because I think Thad said money hungry. Money hungry mean greedy. Money hungry strongly desire money. So what? So let's go back, y'all. We got to go back. Sonya, that it came out late. It came out late, so I guess I got to talk about. We were talking about people's upset with tournament people that put on tournaments, and people upset with them, saying it costs too much. Costs too much. Mr. Loft, what's up, Mr. Loft? Says Steve's us Muslim now and changed his ways. That's big. Oh, Steve is Muslim. Okay, all right, okay. Yes, female dog stuff. There you go. Well, that's my baby. Thank you, Mate. Trey Phillips said, I volunteered to run a clock when my daughter was playing and the dude said something crazy and I told him I didn't want to be. That's why. Okay. Thaddeus Moody said, I have witnessed several times event operators having each team volunteer at the table, but they still had to pay admission. I don't think that's not, no. Maybe I just ain't, I didn't know that was happening. Maybe, I don't know. That happens a lot, Brandy. Wow. Brandy, have you ever had to do the clock without getting paid and had to pay to get in an event? Yeah. Yeah, 5 years ago, Stephen A. Smith, excuse me, y'all, Walter Yates, just to be real, 5 years ago, Stephen Jackson wasn't working for Showtime. Okay? Showtime matters to these guys. I'm going to show you why. Y'all remember. Y'all remember when Snoop Dogg came on there and started talking crazy about Gayle King and how he retracted that? And now he on Corona commercials, all kind of commercials. Y'all remember that? Snoop Doggy Dogg, you know what I mean? That Snoop Dogg. Let me tell y'all something, man. Kwame Brown is just on his own platform. Stephen Jackson gotta talk, gotta watch what he say. Matt Barnes gotta watch what he said. And Matt went over, look, Matt, yeah, it's different, y'all. It's different. And I know, we can easily say what we'll do in those situations, but let me tell y'all something. Kenny Mayne, longtime ESPN voice, they fired him. ESPN fired him. And another one, I forgot. I think Trey Ringo. If they'll fire one of them, they own. You imagine what they'll do with anybody else? And Barry McDonald, I'm sorry, Barry, what you said, had they did this weekend, had an Austin, paid $15 to get in this tournament and ran the clock for 2 games. Barry, what's wrong with you, man? What wrong with y'all doing that? They charge you $15. Barry, I see why y'all ass was quiet. I see why everybody was quiet now, Bobby Benjamin. Because y'all complicit. Y'all are enablers. Parents, Barry McDonald, ain't nowhere in the world I got to pay $15 to get in the game. And one of them people gonna come over and say, Robert, could you run the clock? Give me my 15. No, give me $30. I'll run the clock. Give me 30. I don't want this to 15 because guess what? Now you got to pay for my time. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm just looking. Check this out. What's that? NY2 LA. They charge $500 per team. Man, Bobby Benjamin, you know I love you, right? You out of pocket for that, pimp. Player. This why they doing it. I didn't know this was going to reveal all of this, but parents, y'all, come on, man. Monte. I'm trying to go to the comments that matters to me. The best solution for the person who complains about it during the table, ask them to volunteer and watch the results. Keith Olbermann. Okay. Keith Olbermann, that's a long time ago. I think Trey Ringo gone too, man. Come on. I choose to do the book. Bobby Benjamin, my brother, you paid $500 to get in an event. Your parents had to pay to get in the event. And you ran the clock. Hey, man, if y'all notice, I never blame these guys. Event operators, if you... What's wrong, y'all? No, for real. Y'all talk to me, man. You know, Jimmy already said it's crack. Y'all got to have it. Y'all got to have it. This blue magic, y'all got to have it. Can't nobody tell me nothing like that. Guess what I do? I'll rebel just because somebody said it. I would. When you run the clock, you become a worker. Brandy, that's all right. Brandy, I know, baby. I know you did it, Brandy. I got you. I ain't talking about you. Your mama. Bobby Benjamin is a director, but he's such a great guy. And Bobby, I promise you, sir, you ain't no bad guy if you say, oh, hell no, I gave you that $500. Kevin Lewis said, I paid $55 this past weekend for that turn. So Kevin Lewis paid $50. Y'all got to hear me on this. Let me drink the tea. Hold on. Kevin Lewis said he paid $55 this past weekend for the New York to LA tournament, shaking his head. Bobby Benjamin team paid $500 to get in the same event. Okay? And they asked him to furnish a scorekeeper and a clock keeper. Y'all remember? I remember when people got mad at me, y'all. When I came on here and I said, y'all got so much power. Y'all don't know how much power y'all have. He said parents trying to get in good for the sake of their kid. No, the government don't need, Seneca, the government don't need to get involved. You got the power, Seneca. Seneca, you just gave them. You say you can fly anywhere you want this year because of all the money you done saved not going to these events. Seneca, you don't need the government. You need to wake the hell up. Brandy, I understand you trying to help the team out. I ain't talking about, but Brandy, intelligent woman like you, who's the event operator? Before I do, hey man, how in the hell I got to pay to get in here? It's just coming. You don't have to holler at him. Take him over in the corner. So who's in charge? I want to talk to them. Why do I have to pay? I got to do the book and I had to pay to get in. The team had to pay in again. Don't make sense, Brandy. Brandy, you're smart. You know this on the Chop Shop right now. See, a lot of people don't want y'all to have this information. Then Rick Brown said one of the streams was charging $40 to stream the game. Kevin Lewis, $55 to get in. Bobby Benjamin and every other team, $500 to participate. Rick Brown said, okay, I'm going to watch it on TV. I'm going to watch it on my device. Then they get $40 out of Rick Brown. Rick, I don't know if you paid it or not. I'm just using. Thank you, C Boogie. C Boogie Chapman said they should pay no, don't pay the volunteers. No, they don't. No, just pay the people to run the clock. Pay somebody to run the clock and keep score. You ain't gonna volunteer when you're getting paid now. You ain't no volunteer when you get paid. It's unbelievable. I got you, Brandon. Don't let them do you like that, Brandon. Brandon, just slide him over there and say, hold on, homeboy. Give me that $15 about you. That I just gave you. You had the best goalkeeper in the world. Mate, she ran the clock for all the games. Now, hey, let me tell you something. Walter Yates, how in the hell can I be way behind? I'm the one on the show. I'm the one talking. I'm going down. Oh, Bobby. Hold on. And you had 2 teams in the event? So that's 1,000. I'm coming. I'm trying to catch up. Because we got people like Walter Yates don't understand that I'm trying to go and see everybody's comment. Yes, I'm going down, Walter Yates. Okay? I have, but I don't do it anymore. Larry Etan, I don't mind paying the entry fee supporting the event. I think the event operators can pay teenagers to work the table, like I've seen. So Larry Etan, he don't mind paying the money. He don't mind paying the $20 to the $40 to get an event. That's good for him. Glad Chris Walker paid for weekend passes for his parents. I don't understand that one. I don't understand that one, Troy. You got to help me out with that. I know I'm late. If they can get complied, they're going to get them. I know they listen. I understand that people. I understand that people did that. Oh, you talking about when Chris Walker had a team. I don't want to miss nobody's. I'm going down. I mean, if you don't mind, it's okay. It's all right. Someone needs to start a clock running service fee. Some of these tournaments cost more than the hotel. Wow. Anson. What, Bobby, what happened to your assistant coach? My bad. I'm behind, Bob. I'm behind now. I'm trying to catch up. If I paid to run the clock of the books, best believe my son team would have advantage. Landon, come on, man. Come on. guys from the other team was cheating on the clock. Oh, see, there we go. There we go. I did, and it was a delay. So my coach decided to run the clock so we can play. Oh, we had coaches to get film. Y'all, I'm just, hey, I'm trying to figure this thing out. Y'all got to realize I got somebody compiling all of y'all comments. Yep. But what do you do if your son is playing? I understand. I don't know if you remember, Kevin. That's what I mentioned in the mid. They playing on your heartstrings. Because I can't tell y'all no lie. My son played in college. He had 28 games a year. I went to 26 of them a year for 4 years. I can't tell you no lie. I ain't had to pay to get in. But plane ticket, hotel, rent a car. Yeah. And the few I did miss because it was a blizzard. A nor'easter, whatever y'all call it from up there. Status Moody, you should know a nor'easter a couple of times. So parents, I understand that. I just don't understand. Kerry Banks said, power in numbers, but without numbers, we won't be able to change it. It's easier said, Hatter. Listen. I'm talking to the damn parents. It's a lot of y'all, Kerry Banks. I'm not talking about me because I don't have to pay to get in this stuff. Let's get this straight, Kerry Banks. I don't have to pay to get in. Yeah, let me in. I'm trying to help. It's easier said than done. Now, I ain't said it was easy. But what the hell are you going and paying all this money to get in the event, and then they got you writing the books down, Kerry Banks? What are you talking about? Come on, man. I ain't worried about New York to LA making bread nowhere else. That Kevin Frazier, that ain't your, stay out of them people's pocket. I'm trying to keep them out of yours. Sensei is the only person that came up here and said, I didn't save a whole lot of money. Yeah, my son playing. Okay, my son playing, right? Somebody gave y'all the game a second ago. Come in there, get your tripod and Zoom it. You can watch him. It's been COVID anyway, and y'all still got your asses in the gym. What Kerry Banks, don't start me, man. When they do that, they should provide 3 bands to each team. 2 for the coaches and 2 for the volunteer. Dude, this is unbelievable. That's why I got to take my time, Walter Yates, because I want to go through all these things. And the streams are not even that great. Oh, my God. Hey, see Boogie Chapman. Man, you keep talking. I need to put your stuff on the screen. People pay, I ain't gonna get into that one. Y'all, I'm not gonna. Table workers should get in free with a wristband. Okay. All right. This is my issue with most summer do. You got an issue with everything, Walter Yates. So we are. How many teams were in this tournament? Marissa, you trying to count them people money right now. But how many was in there? hey, Bobby Benjamin, how many teams were there? So Marissa can count that bread up. Marissa, count it up. Now you can play the summer card. Yeah. Jock Amont, it's free entry. What you mean, baby? I'm coming down. Free entry. Table workers should get in free. Nachos, hot dog. Okay. I like that. I blame the summer dudes. Walter Yates, I just said you blame everybody. Until event operators are held accountable, it will keep happening. That's what I'm saying. But Kerry Banks said, what can we do, Robert? It's easy said and done. No, it ain't. I don't care where they based that. That's Moody. That is Moody. I don't care if their ass based on the moon. I'm just getting you. I don't care if New York or LA is based on the damn moon. I don't care. Okay. Yes, good. Yes, got good games for our kids. Yeah, he got some good games. Good game. Good game. Good games. Don't worry about it, Walter. I'm reading them as I get them. I'm the one conducting the show, Walter Yates. So however I get them, that's how I get them. Okay? I talk to them as I get them. God. Boy, I bet you, boy, who could live with you? Whoa. Landon, it would simply take a bigger and more popular organization to come together and say, we not coming unless. Yeah, it's ways to do that. It's blue mattress. Parents do whatever for their kids these days. I'm telling y'all, I did it. But I know my son. I'm gonna say, dude, do you know how much I might have to pay to get in this game? He said, Dad, we don't need to play in that one then. I'm telling y'all. Hey, y'all. Listen to me. Herb Baker. I was somewhere working out. I ain't gonna tell you who what. And my son was all right working out with them, right? Bobby Benjamin, as soon as he found out I was paying the guy, he said, oh, hell no, Dad. Man, you teach better than him. I'd rather you go work me out. I promise y'all. He said, you paying him? I'd rather be in the gym with you. I'm not saying the price is inflated because Carrie Banks, let me tell you something. I got your Carrie Banks. The prices are inflated, but I know the cost of the gyms are going up. The cost of the referees. You know, the referees come on here complaining. I ain't getting a $20 a game. I'm gonna give him a $20 worth. Yeah, I heard that, Carrie. In football, the ref run the clocks, 2 on the field, 1. Okay, that's in football, baby. We talking about basketball right now. Pay me to run the clock, I'll be there all weekend. Yeah, we ain't talking about you. Obviously, you get in free. We talking about you get in free. You always work the event so you can get in free. Honestly, we ain't talking about you. Kind of tough to drive my son 2 hours away to just protest prices and not see him play. Yeah, but I understand. I understand. Table workers are basically officials. Russell, thank you, Russell. 2016 at 550. It's 69, 300, and you get 50 a pop for life. Somebody's making a killing. Russell, they had 12016. 550 is a 69, 300. Wait a minute. Hold up. I don't understand that, Russell. You got too damn many numbers on. You said 2016. What's the 69 for? Don't be on here talking some freaky stuff. Talking about 69. What's the 300 for? Russell, explain that one, man. Volleyball is just as high. You ain't doing no score. Are you going in there in volleyball and writing the score down? They got their own damn scorekeepers in volleyball, don't they? Players should get 2 tickets for free so at least their mom and dad can come see. I like that one, Carrie. For my review, Jim Hicks has some of the best event. Of course, Jimmy got the best event. Come on. Wait, hey, we ain't talking about Jimmy. We ain't talking about the rest of these. I'm just telling you, we ain't talking about. So in case y'all don't know, we ain't talking about RCS events. We talking about the rest of these motherfuckers. Let's get that straight. All right. Hold on. I'm going. Hey, my man said he spent his money on golf. You ain't got no kid playing, Freedman. I'm talking to the parents. I ain't talking to you guys that try to get in free every damn well. Ken Lofton, man, Ken Lofton. Let me tell you something. Ken Lofton, I had began, because since I've been on the show and talking about it a little bit, I went back and got all my receipts and planes and hotels and rental cars, and I'm trying to compile what I spent on a summer team, on my son. I got it itemized. Ken Lofton. I understand, man. I had a great time. Don't get it twisted now. Listen to me. I had a great time. I wasn't complaining about the prices though, y'all. I'm trying to help my people who can't do this. This shit is hard to do, man. Let me see. Anybody got some? Then the ref has the nerve. Herb said the ref to tell a parent that is there to watch their kid play because they not on point with the clock. Oh, the ref will tell. Okay. Dominique. What you think, Dominique Green? Mindy Collins, what would you do if you had some more babies around there? How did y'all feel? Because Mindy, you used to have a whole lot of people travel with y'all. And Mindy, y'all used to pay. I remember Mindy, y'all team, your son's high school team. I ain't gonna lie, Bryce never had about at least every game 100 and some people. Jimmy finally came on, y'all. I don't know where he'd been. Damn, he should have. Boy, I can move. I got Jimmy back now, man. Jimmy, I got you back. Jimmy, I don't know what did happen, man. I don't know, it was an ant bed. I just saw a tweet. You know how I am when I see a tweet. Let me get you fixed up. I told you get your light. Jimmy, get what I got to do. We got to do a sound check with you, Nick, before the next show. I got to get a sound check. That something just ain't. And it ain't the internet today. It's something on that lens, Jimmy. I don't know what it is. I know you probably rub your finger across. Get a piece of napkin or something. Don't rub the finger across there. But Jimmy, I was and this didn't went long on and on and on. No, it ain't that. You're right, Jimmy. I was the brain. I don't know if you heard anything, Jimmy. I saw a tweet, Jimmy, in the mailbag. Hold up, Jimmy. I got to give you up to date what happened, and we can end it and we can talk about it another time. But he just said talking about event operators, and I made sure the people said excluding RCS Sports. We're talking about AU tournament operators, right? All right, because we understand. Hold on, I'm trying to get you better in there, man. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. All right. He said, I just want to say this in the most humble way. Y'all some money-hungry weasels for charging these parents $20 to $40 each for one day and weekend passes just to watch their kids play. AAU is nothing but a money grab, not it preys on parents' heartstrings. And then Coach Mike said, in reply to this guy, these directors have lost their damn mind. Parents need to buy their kids a tripod for their phone, have the kid put the game on Zoom, and sit in the car and enjoy the game. Jimmy, I need your help on this one because they've been giving me so many comments. There's so many comments, Jimmy. I had to quit. I mean, because I was late. Jimmy, you help me with this one. Somebody said, Bobby Benjamin said, we're going to figure it out, Jimmy. We'll figure it out. We did a sound check. We'll try it. But don't worry about it because you're going to sound good. I hope you sound good. Jimmy, let me help you out. Bobby Benjamin went to the New York to LA tournament this weekend. Okay? Had two teams, $500 some apiece. Okay? $1,000. Then somebody, when he got in that mother, y'all, Jimmy, I'm sorry. When he got in there, he had to furnish a scorekeeper. Hold on. Then, Jimmy, my man said he paid $55 over the weekend to get his people in, him and his people in. One guy. Then somebody said they was charging $40 a pop on pay-per-view. Let me tell you something. Jimmy. And hold up. I ain't even, Jimmy, I ain't never did this before in my life. But if I'd have been Bobby Benjamin that day, I'd have said, who is in charge? Come here, Homer. Come here. Took him in the corner. Now I wouldn't have talked crazy to him. Hey man, I done gave you $1,000 fucking for two teams. My mamas and daddies and all of them, they had to pay to get in this joint. And you think I'm finna furnish? Hold up, you got $40 on them, and you think I'm finna furnish you a scout course keeper? Man, not gonna happen. If you do, whoever I get, you got to give them their money back. Jimmy, is anything wrong with that? I'm just thinking sensible right now.
All right. I mean, first of all,
I'm gonna try to fix your screen. Keep going. Keep talking.
First of all, I'm going to give you the skinny from the event operator. Once again, always giving you free game. First of all, I wouldn't even be able to look you in the eyes and give you this free game if first I don't say this disclaimer. I told your asses this was going to happen. I warned all of you a year, 2 years ago, this was going to happen. No, remember what the collective responses was to me? No, Jimmy, everybody got a right to make a living. Leave them alone. You just hating on them. See, I told you what was going to happen. It's called the market being reset. Then just 2 months ago, I used an analogy about crawfish, how the market got reset on crawfish. And it kind of, but now let's get back to reality. Adam, in that situation, when an event operator does an event and they have your money, they aren't giving you your money back. What they would tell you is you can come and play next time for a discount. You can come play next time for free, but you're not getting that bread back. So that part there, they'll listen to you if they will, and they'll tell you, I'm sorry, my bad. I won't do it again. Next time we're gonna make it even better. We'll if you're on court number 33, don't worry. Next time I'll put you on the main court. Know what that means? You're gonna pay again, you're gonna come again, and then it's gonna happen to you in a different way.
But Jimmy, what?
And then
thank you.
You know what I call it?
What?
The battered spouse syndrome strikes again, and it happens over and over. Yeah. Now back when you got over and over to you guys.
Yeah, Jimmy.
And then know what happens? You allow yourself to be consumed with the chasement of a carrot around a track that you're never going to catch in most of your scenarios.
But Jimmy, Angel just had a good one. That's Angel. Thank you, Angel. You reading my mind. But Jimmy, I'm talking about then how in the hell, Jimmy? I'm not finna furnish no damn scorekeeper then, Jimmy. You ain't giving me nothing back. I'm not furnishing no scorekeeper. And hold up. We gonna have some problems if you forfeit my game.
And understand something. You have a platform. You have a platform. And we've been saying you on the Chop Shop, if you can galvanize yourselves to be a collective voice, a Cape Crusaders against this evil empire, which I'm a part of. I want to see a good fight because I know most of you can't win if it ain't no good fight. I'm helping you get the tools to be able to squabble against this. I don't have no problem. Remember, 3 years ago, I wasn't even charging $10 to get in.
That's
and
right. People
called me and practically begged me, please, Jimmy, why are you doing that? Why you, man, Jimmy, you can't be charging those $7 to get in. Man, everybody else charging 10 and 12 at the time. Now it's up to 15. I said, man, you messing the market. No, they say, you messing the market up. Say, man, I ain't worried about that bread. I ain't doing it for that. Man, you, and they say, sure enough, all right, you'll see. And sure enough, after a while of trying to help people, and they come to the events, did great events, and you still going over there across the street or going around the corner, going down the road, then it's like, what the hell? And I warned you on that. I say, guess what? I'm putting my prices in sync with what the market is, because you're not appreciating the low value. You're not with a good product. I can see if it was low value and you was at the dollar store. But once again, parents, you can fight. We say it over and over every damn week. How about if you just share the show right now? Share the show right now to another parent on your team that you know don't watch the Chop Shop, right? Just share it to them. That way now they can sneak and peek and watch it. They can watch the Chop Shop. They don't even have to hit a button. Let them know they don't have to touch no buttons. Just cut it on. They can listen to us. If they hit a button, then we'll know they're there. Because some of them don't want you guys to know that they're watching, which some guys are doing right now. And they can watch it without hitting the button, and they're still watching the Chop Shop. But they don't know that we know they're still there on this end. Yeah. We know your ass still there. You just don't count on the counter as the views on the broadcast. But we know your ass there.
You in the analytics, though.
You in the analytics. Duh. So back to that. Some of you, they probably laughing right now. And understand, the reason we don't stress on that angle is because a lot of college coaches don't want a lot of your parents to know that they're watching, right? Because you'll be wearing them out. So a lot of college coaches are watching the Chop Shop in incognito, and a lot of people. Now, I wasn't joking. I just said a while ago, there are dozens of people that can't stand either and or. Remember that, either and or. His guts. I'm sorry, that way. His guts. My guts.
Oh, his guts.
Either
and
or.
Jimmy, and I'm not even in this circle and they hate my guts. I don't know why. I don't even know some of these damn people and they hate my guts. That's the crazy thing. I ain't never ate dinner with them. I ain't never went nowhere with them. So guess what, Jimmy? F them, but keep going.
and so here's what I tell you guys. Once again, how about right now? Go in and ask if you're a parent. Remember, you had to have at least 2 other parents who are willing to feel the same way as you, or not willing to go to the same lengths as you. It's like you're doing a formal social justice march within your program. Y'all get together and you ask those other 2 parents or more how they feel about these prices. And then they will tell you if they don't have no problem, or if they do have a problem, then now you say, look, we're going to take this to the coach. Because if we're going to and find out the rest of our schedule is intact, then you present your grievances to the coach. Let him know or her know that if you're still going to these, first of all, you need to find out what is the price for admission for these upcoming tournaments. That means for that coach, that grassroots coach, to contact the event operator, the one who solicited him in the first place to come to this event, and guess what? And ask him the prices. Trust me, there's no way in hell that an event operator knows how much it costs for your team to play, and he don't know how much it is he gonna charge at the door. They all know. Now, in some cases, I have not known because Sandra handled personnel, and I didn't know what it was going to be at the door, just like she didn't know what it was going to be for teams. But in event operator can find out if they want your business. So here's what you do: let them know, find out the prices, and you let your grassroots coach know if those prices are above this. Then all three of us, we're not going. We're not going that weekend. All three of us gonna take our sons to the movies. We're gonna ride go-karts. We'll do like Chris Walker say. We're gonna cut grass and paint some houses. I'm just telling you, if that stance is taken, then that coach is going to contact and he's going to be on the hook for us to find a solution. That's one just gallant way to do it. That's what you have to do. Then you go and ask the supplemental questions. Does really have scorekeepers and bookkeepers? That's something that you as a grassroots coach should be asking yourself. Your parents shouldn't be presenting that question to you. When they solicit you to come to the event, coach, I know it's gonna sound kind of slight, but will you have scorekeepers and bookkeepers? How many minutes will you be playing per half? Who's doing your referees? Who's the point person on your refs? Because if they tell you they're point person on the referees, that can let you know what type of refs you may be having. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. And a lot of people, this can save you hundreds of dollars if you did it. And a lot of parents, we tell them all the time, y'all have more power than you are willing to admit, that you don't even realize. It's like being it's like Popeye. I'm giving you your spinach. If you swing now, collectively, you knock the whole game out. But no. And guess what? I ain't no problem being the bad guy. But in the words of Scarface, say hello to the bad guy. If that's the case. Because I'm going to keep telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you, and because somebody is paying attention to what we're saying on the Chop Shop. Somebody is utilizing what we're saying on the Chop Shop. You can best believe that. But best believe that.
Somebody just made me think of something. And I think I've been saying this. Don't y'all realize, parents, your kids are the reason that people are coming to the game. Your kids are the product that these people are using, including Jimmy. He just added something to bring those masses into this place to charge them. Your kids are like NCAA basketball, this unpaid labor. They just in there just playing. That's how much power. Well, I got to play with myself. I tried to tell y'all. If I was to explain this to that boy who grew up in my house, if I explained him to this like this, he said, Dad, man, we ain't playing in this. Man, we ain't got to play in that. You don't understand how much power. And I keep trying to tell you, Bobby Benjamin watched this show every day, man. I learned something the other day, and that's why I can't get mad at Bobby, can't get mad at nobody. You know why, Jimmy? Because a friend of mine said, Robert, people are regurgitating this information, but they're not learning it. They get the information, Jimmy, and gets it and keep getting it. They take notes and they take notes, and still they're not learning what's going. They keep doing the same thing over and over. Because what you said, Jimmy, they chasing a carrot. And I understand. We got to play against some good teams. Okay. But Jimmy, you playing against those good teams, what needle did it move for you? $500 a team?
For a couple of tweets. So now you see why people charging $500 for a tweet. That's why.
Man, hey, y'all, and I'm not trying to sit up here. I was in y'all's position. I'm not an event operator. Me and Jimmy got two different views on this thing. Yes, I support his event. Yes, I've seen a lot of events. His is the best, to me, the best ran. But he's smart enough to go travel other places and watch how they do the wrong and the right and come back and implement it in his stuff. I ain't never heard him say, man, that Nike time, Robert, it ain't this and that. No, he said, man, I like that stuff they do. I'm going to put this in mind. Y'all, we got to be smarter, especially if you're watching this Chop Shop. There's no excuse. Like Brandon just said. Brandon Nicholson said, Jimmy, she said, I just didn't know, Mr. Hatter. I would pay to get in and I'll just work the books. No, baby. No, you ain't got to do that. No, sir. You ain't got to do that. And guess what? And what Jimmy was saying before, what you guys, the directors, man, get all of this stuff ironed out, man. Before I push that, Jimmy, I don't know how y'all pay through PayPal or what. Before I push that button, tell my pay, you know how you sign up. Man, I'm gonna ask every question in the world, Donnie.
Man, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. You don't ask the questions till it's too late. And then you don't.
Jimmy, I never forget. And I'm going back, and I know it was what, 2008, 9, 10. I go back, Jimmy, and I'm just thinking about it, Jimmy. I'm saying, when they said we go in here, and all I asked them dudes, I said, dude, let me talk to the person in charge. What is provided for my team? What is not provided for my team? I want to know. I don't want my parents had to pay when they get there. They with me. I just realized that's what I was doing. And Jimmy, I just thought about what I was doing. Man, come on, man. We shouldn't get got like that, Bobby, not you.
Shouldn't have got like that,
You couldn't get got like that, man. No. Hell no, I'm mad.
Yes.
Come on.
Especially the Houston Raptors organization.
That's a great program.
They're some of the most intelligent coaches and the most well-informed coaches out there in H-Town. You guys can't let them do. You can't let that happen.
No.
And the thing is, and the people say, what can we do? Well, we ask you, whip out your cell phone, take a picture of it. Whip out your cell phone, take a video of it. I'm telling you, if grown folk see themselves in a situation, a video, and it's putting them at a disadvantage, they want you to take that down. Or they're gonna say, "Oh man, that was me."
But Jim,
have you ever saw yourself drunk the night before, and you go the next day and you saw yourself on video? Somebody at the party and took a video. You were kind of wobbly, not necessarily drunk. You wobbly, or you just, and they got you on film. And you see yourself, you're like, damn, that was me. Know what you're gonna do? You're not gonna drink in front of as much, if at all, in front of that person next time.
Jimmy,
you're gonna shift something up.
I got two things, Jimmy, for you. Bobby said, I do the recruitment for I didn't pay for the tournament. And I understand that, Bobby.
Yes, you did. You just didn't know. You paid indirectly, but you paid indirectly. You passed the cost on to those parents to pay all that money.
And Jimmy, he said
the cost was passed on.
College coaches meeting him in Dallas for these particular players. Well, then,
but no, I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay,
I feel that because Bobby mentioned that yesterday, Hatter.
Okay,
and here's what I feel. Bobby Benjamin does unsigned senior showcases.
Yes,
those college coaches who were meeting you in Dallas were non-Division I coaches.
Right,
events. They can come to your events in your own unsigned senior showcases any damn time. That's a booby trap trick.
That's a good point.
That those coaches use on players all the time. I've told college coaches to tell teams that they're going to be looking at them before. I know the game.
Right. Gotcha.
And so even to those coaches that watch your kids, guess what? How many of them, I ain't gonna stand it, but just evaluate how it worked out.
Yeah.
Because if it worked out that good, that means the other kids were sacrificial lambs for that one kid who could have went to the school's open gym or the workout or the tryout. All coaches at all colleges of the non-division one level in this region are having either a camp or a tryout between now and up until the end of June. And I'm not beating on.
No, we ain't beating on this. We use this as an example
at all.
B.
Not beating on. It's in other words, we the coaches getting on our best player.
Yeah,
we getting on our starter. We get on his ass because we know he's good. We know he's great.
You David Lillard. I need you right now. I ain't gonna say your AD because he's stinking the place up. But yeah.
And going on.
No, you good. You good.
But I mean, because and I'm looking at Marjorie's on there right now. Shout out to Marjorie, who runs the GMI. And it ran it in Houston for years for you guys.
Yes.
And of course, I assist Marjorie with the GMI.
Yes.
The George McClellan Foundation, which y'all know, some of that money goes to scholarships. You know it.
Of course.
And look on your schedules where you going during July the 8th through the 11th. The GMI will be a live event again. And the GMI was once one of the most popular non-sneaker events in the United States of America. Mm-hmm. You guys stop coming. That's what makes the GMI not what it was. Then you say, man, ain't nobody gonna be there. Well, because you guys decided to stop coming.
Wow.
Think about how that goes.
Wow. Jimmy, wasn't it COVID?
Well ran.
They didn't stop coming before COVID.
No. COVID was last year. It didn't take place.
Okay.
But the year before that, it still had dipped down to under 200 teams.
Okay.
You see?
Great.
So the thing is, college coaches used to come to the GMI just to get some of the gumbo, or the Creole spaghetti, or the oxtails.
And people don't understand. People like to come to Houston. Coaches tell me they like to come. I see Houston. They like to come to Houston. Man, hey, man, we just got to. Hey, y'all. It's no use of us constantly giving you this valuable information, man. And you just come on, y'all. We need some A+ students, man. I mean, the people that's getting it and learning it. And I mean, it's just, Jimmy, I sit here, I didn't even think about the GMI. I didn't know I didn't know the attendance had dipped. But doing a live period, I know, but Jimmy, sometimes, Jimmy, hold on now. Ain't that's the same time when the EYBL was going on? What's my place? Peace Jam going on?
Well, they shrink when the NCAA made a decision to condense the July recruiting period. Then the GMI, understand, the GMI was going head to head with the sneaker sponsored events. And here's what happened. So at the time, GMI still was great. You know why? Right. Because teams would go to the Peace Jam. They would go to the Adidas event and play at the GMI on Sunday for those that were going.
Okay.
Well, then the NCAA came with another tactical implementation that pretty much served as a body blow to the GMI and other events, independent events like that during that particular weekend. They made it whereas they had tracked the teams and the players. They tracked them, meaning that a team could not play in dual events in the same weekend.
That's right. I saw that rule. Yeah.
So when the NCAA did that, that means you couldn't go here and then sneak and play here. And then guess what? There's ways around that as well. All you gotta do is let that team play an event. They play up on another team's name. and don't put the damn results on the damn on the schedule, and you keep on freaking rolling. NCAA will never be able to outsmart a contingent of street-minded hustlers around the country. And people do that still to this day. You can't stop that. They don't know if Robert Hatter Jr. is number 4 if he's not in the book. You follow me?
Right.
They don't know that. They know number 4.
Right.
Now you put him in the score sheet, but you erase it or you throw the shit away. And you keep on. That's all you got to do. I'm just telling you because I understand. People do it around the country.
Right.
But the teams is harder to, and so this is one of the things. So then Mike Kunstadt and the Gasso used to be the following weekend. The GMI was first, the Gasso was second. When they extracted the period, they came and occupied that same weekend. The GMI still was good and great because 2 events can survive in the state of Texas. But then, and the coaches, if you're blessed enough to talk with a Division I coach, I promise you this. Ask one when you talk to them in the very near future. If there was a live event, the GMI is in Houston, and tell them and ask them if they plan on coming to the GMI on that Sunday. If they're recruiting your son, and he's no matter where he's playing at, if your son is coming back to Houston on that Sunday, even if his ass ain't playing in the GMI, that college coach needs an excuse to tell his boss to fly into Houston. Damn it, where y'all not listening to me when I'm telling you all this stuff? They need an excuse to come into town. It don't matter if nobody is playing at the GMI. They're going to bring their ass down there because that way they want to meet your kid or they want to meet your ass at Papa Do's. Get it? But they can't legally explain why the hell they going to Houston if there ain't no live event there.
That's right.
So if nothing else, we helping some of you people indirectly by presenting a platform. Least you can do is support it. That's the least you can do is support it. You support it. People want to come to Houston. I'm telling you, they want to come to Texas. Texas is right now, post-COVID, Texas is the new Mecca.
Yeah, it is.
Of amateur basketball. We are the new Mecca of amateur basketball right now. It's up to Texas. Once we let go of the grip, yes, it ain't gonna last forever. It's just a new Mecca. Texas. Hear what I say? I didn't say Dallas. I didn't say Houston. I didn't say Austin, San Antonio, clean. Texas is where people want to go. And they're going to come in, dip out. They want this weekend. Have y'all looked at the weather report? It's rained 7 days straight in Houston.
So you know.
Look and see how many days of sunshine we're about to have straight, starting tomorrow. If you haven't looked at your weather report, look and see how many days of sunshine we about to have tomorrow. Car wash and detail shops about to come up. But my thing is, guys, you got to start asking questions. You got to start being more proactive. You got to start demanding things and of that. Now I understand somebody just put on a message in the YouTube a while ago, which is something that we didn't think of. How a lot of parents feel handcuffed because they've already paid their dues, their fees for their kid to play in advance. Some programs require you to pay those fees. So that means once you paid your fees, your collective voice doesn't have the same magnitude, but your actions do. Your actions do. Because the thing is on the chop shop, if somebody is in a situation and they've been slighted or you've been wronged, bring it to the chop shop. Bring it to the chop shop. When we get through putting it out there, because if we know it's been wronged, we'll try to resolve that thing, reach out to the coach. Coach, you know you're wrong, man. Make that situation right. Make it right. Then if coach want to stir it up, then guess what, coach? I can't protect you, man. I'm trying to help make it right. I'm trying to help you to be able to help yourself. And the word would get out there of some programs to watch out for. Guess what? There's a consequence for everybody of doing that. Number one, your business get out there a little bit. But if you're not willing to share your experiences, why come you could do it with restaurants? Your ass go to Yelp all the time, all them different restaurant websites, and you can tell them how nasty the food was. You didn't like the food over here. You do that all the time. Why can't you do it for these grassroots events? You're afraid to say the guy's name. You're afraid to say people like what the hell they gonna do to you?
That's what I said earlier.
What the hell are they going to do to you? You got to spread the word and share it. Then the other person go run into the same wreck, and then you look around. Man, they should have known. How the hell they should have known? You should have known. How the hell you should have known? Because nobody forewarned you. Nobody forewarned you. And of course, Angel has a question. He said, does parents pay the entire fee up front, or do teams have monthly plans? All up front takes the leverage out of the parents' hands. Yeah, I just said. Yeah. So, what do you think?
I don't know, Jimmy. I ain't gonna lie, man. Only time my son ever had to play some dues a long time ago with the Houston Hoops. And I don't remember how I paid him. I ain't gonna even lie, man. That's too damn long ago. He was a little bitty baby by that time. So I don't know. And I never charged people for our dues in our program. So I don't know. Trey said my organization does monthly dues. That's a good way to do it. They scared their kid to be blackballed. Let me tell you something, man. If your kid can play, he can't get blackballed. That's all I can tell you. Hey, they hating on a certain kid in Houston right now, and they can't stop him because he good. They hate on him all the time. If you're good, you're gonna be all right, man. At the end of the day, you're gonna be good. So, but I mean, I'm just sitting here watching people just make these same mistakes over and over and over. Like, I just gotta go. I got to be there. 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 And no, you don't. Jimmy, you just gave a good analogy. If that coach is not a Division I college coach, he could have met your ass in Houston. Instead of all of y'all going up there and spending all that money, it's cheaper for him and whoever this coach to bring their or to send video of them. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, y'all. But if y'all listen to me, if y'all don't mind spending that money, then just keep spending it. But you can never say that you had a what's up, Keith Liggins? You would never know. Can't say you didn't have a platform, and that's why I tell you this platform is not just for Houston, Jimmy. That's why I keep trying to tell people this ain't no Houston platform. It's people in Memphis and Miami. I know right now they texting me right now, listening, because the same stuff is happening everywhere. And we got an supreme event operator just giving y'all things to look for. He know y'all got the power. And he telling y'all. Because he know he got a superior event. And he probably said, hey, you're gonna have to be out superior me. So that's why we can sit here and talk about this. Jimmy, I don't know. Jimmy, you ain't told me to talk about this. Jimmy, somebody sent it to me last night. Said, Robert, what is these guys talking about? So guess what? I wanted to talk to the people. So guess what? We're talking to the people. So I hope y'all get it, baby. What else you got, Jim?
Now, good point. Jacoby says,
what Jacoby say?
A lot of these kids are switching teams to play with their friends just to not get playing time.
Wait a minute.
Let me tell you the undercurrent of that. a lot of these kids are not having fun while on a lot of these teams. And if you've ever been a teenager before, being with your buddies was important.
Yes.
When I was young, in my pre-teens, during the summer, we would get up, and back then a lot of the mass transit was very popular among a lot of the youth back then, a lot of teenagers. We called this.
Y'all call it the what, Jimmy? Say it again. Y'all
The
call it
city
the what?
bus, the metro.
Metro.
The
Okay.
city bus.
Okay.
That was popular back then. It was very utilized. Not saying it's not anymore. I'm talking about, but teenagers, we did that that was like, it was cool to catch the city bus. It wasn't an embarrassment as it is for some kids now. They're waiting in the parking lot all day for them to get on the bus and get back home. And that's what some of you, but we caught the bus and we would go to the Rotary Boys Club on the airline back in the days.
Okay.
Hell, that wasn't a one-way trip. That was a connecting flight, so to speak, with buses. You had to get the bus, then get off the bus, catch another bus with what they call a transfer. And you show the guy on the next bus your little transfer. It was stamped, and you would go to the boys club, just so we could be with friends that we had met from all over the city. And during those times, I understand when stuff not fun anymore, you're not want to take that trip anymore. There was some weeks and it had a bad experience when a friend made mad or whatever, you got into it. Man, I don't want to go to bars. Mom said, you ain't going to bus? No, I ain't going today, Mom. I ain't going, then you go play in the park, or you go to the Salvation Army Boys Club or the YMCA, but it wasn't the same as when your friends were at. So a lot of these kids, parents, you can evaluate your own kids. Try doing it off the court. Try doing it. You can tell if your kid is depressed. You can tell if many of you can. You can tell if your son has had a bad day. Many of you can, if you're paying attention. For some people, you can tell how much they're going to eat tonight versus what they normally eat on regular days. You could tell. Hold on.
Your water ain't hitting your feet again. The what? Did you clean that water?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we got all the water.
Okay.
We got all the water out the office. Shout out to my man Milton. But a lot of you can tell. So this is why a lot of kids would rather sit on the bench and still have fun with their homeboys than play on other teams where they're not having fun. I understand that. It ain't my job to condone it or not, but I understand the logic of it. Some of y'all, you're putting too much stock into some things. Most of these kids are going to be intramural at best. The odds are stacked definitely against you. But I'm not here in a situation where I learn something, take bits and pieces from different things everybody say, and I'm not trying to bash and kill the hoop dream, but I'm trying to promote the academic dream in the process of. So with that being said, what does that mean? Well, how about this? When the last time grassroots coaches and parents, so you won't beat up on neither one of y'all, when the last time grassroots coach that you've mandated that your kids bring at least one book on the trip? Parents, when the last time you made it mandatory that your kid put a book in his backpack when he left for a trip? Think about how this goes. If you put that book in your backpack over and over, you know what's bound to happen, Hatter?
He might open it up.
You tell him.
He might open it up.
Say it again. They can't hear you.
He might open it up.
At some point, he's bound to open it up. Hell, when I was little, Hatter, we used to play a game with the football. We used to play a game we called football on paper, where you make little dots as yardage. One guy would open the book, Hatter, and he would open the book, and whatever the odd number on the page is, that's how many yards you get. Then the next guy would open the book, and he would go to an odd number. We had all type of games we played back in the days. And somebody out there, if you played that game, let me know. I know I ain't the only one that played that game. But it gave you a reason to open the book. And at one time or another, you're gonna see something like, oh, you done started reading. Now you've started reading. Listen, we promote so much stuff on the Chop Shop, and we all are guilty to a fault of various things. But right now, we need to start implementing and deep diving into the educating our people as well as ourselves dealing with this stuff. If you're mad and upset about something, why the hell do you keep supporting it? Think about it. You don't even got to support it. You ain't got to. Grassroots coaches, y'all got to stop using Peter to pay Paul with some of these team entry fees. I'm telling you, that's going to be a topic coming up soon. It's going to be a topic coming up soon. Because a lot of these teams out here getting in tournaments for free, but the parents don't know that you're getting free, and you've charged that into their fees. I'm not saying that you should, but at least them kids should eat. They should eat twice as good with the one event you get in free. I bet, so little bitty things, we got to get smarter. We got to get wiser on this stuff. And of course, Alex strikes right on cue. He said you have to keep that academic road as open as the basketball road. He said SAT and ACT advisors recommend 30 minutes a day of reading in addition to regular schoolwork. We ban bringing video games on the road. Wow.
Awesome.
Some kids spend more time playing video games on the weekend on road trip than minutes on the court.
Awesome. That's a great one there, Alex. Great one.
Wow.
That's a great one.
And guys, Keith Liggins asked, what about the cost of the entry now for a tournament? I'm not understanding what you're saying. Elaborate on that, Keith.
That's too vague.
What about the cost for entry now for a tournament? Elaborate. That's what I'm saying. You guys are just talking.
We got to elevate our conversations a little bit, y'all.
We got to, man.
Yeah, we got
to. And the thing is, and somebody in the YouTube said a while ago, Heather, and that was Landon. And Landon Ardoin, he says, a lot of parents, they're scared that their kids will get blackballed.
Yeah.
Okay, but guess what? We have to we can create an atmosphere in this society where some coaches can get blackballed. In the sense, how would a kid get blackballed? In the same essence, a coach can get blackballed. Meaning that if we get on the Chop Shop and speak on the shortcomings or the wrongdoings enough in a factual sense of you guys I'm talking about, and if you're collectively doing it, then guess what? Without the slander, then it will have I believe it will have a positive effect. I really do.
He said, well, you mentioned about the entry fee for teens, and I piggyback about how high the cost for parents should get in terms. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about the whole show, Chris. I mean, Keith, you just got in late. Mm-hmm. I started the show off with that. Go back and listen to the beginning of the show, and you will see how it started. And all we're trying to do, man. I mean, it ain't, it's a big deal, but we just gotta we can't expect and keep whining about how much stuff costs and whining, and you ain't said now you keep giving them your money. I mean, we just can't keep giving because they feel they good. I can give what Jimmy called that tournament the other day, a poop butt ass tournament. I can give a poop butt. I heard that shit a long time. I can give a poop butt tournament, and y'all still come over there and pile up in my poop butt tournament. So why the hell do I have to get better? I can stay poop butt. I can stay. Y'all, we got to come where we are doing stuff with excellence. I know it's hard. Might get mad at me. But we got to start doing stuff with excellence. Like right now, even me and Jimmy right now, but it's nothing we can do about it because of the internet. We don't like how he's fuzzy over there. Guess what? Got to find out what the hell's going on. Because we want to do things what? With excellence. Everything we do, we got to stop. We got to demand excellence. I'm not a scorekeeper and I'm not a clock keeper. I'm not doing that because I don't do that every day. I don't do that with excellence. Furnish your own damn cock. You charge me $500 to get in, $40 on pay-per-view, $55 to get in for the weekend. Guess what? Do you get your own? Pay somebody to do that with excellence. It's called excellence, man. That's what we got to do, man. I mean, we got everything we do. We got to demand excellence. And guess what? We got to do it with excellence. When y'all in there in the gym, y'all taking them kids around them cones. No, you got to do it right. You got to do it right. Then you go, come on. We got to do it right too, parents. We got to demand, we got to look like this. We got Jimmy. And Jimmy, we might be looking crazy, but coming on this monitor over here on YouTube, the picture is great. We got to demand this. Quit being mediocre, man. Got to quit being me. The poop butt stuff got to stop. And the only way he gonna stop, or they gonna stop, or whoever doing it, y'all can't go over there. Say, no, man. I'm going to save this money. I'm going to save this money. Well, Seneca, get what Seneca came, Sensei came on and said, man, you can't. She said, I can fly and go out of town a lot this summer because of what I didn't spend. Come on, man. Excellence. Jimmy.
Yeah, and looking at his course, and Marjorie says, your people walk into the other people's events of a different hue and pay without complaining.
No, they complain about every damn body, Jimmy.
That's normally been true, as I said, Marjorie. But this time
they complain. They complain. This
got bad
right
now.
Miss Marjorie, it got bad. They complaining if your ass orange, green, blue, whatever. These folks complaining about this. I mean, if I get texts from dudes who just started at AAU complaining. Jimmy, I got a question. When y'all did an event the other day, but it was an event at the Seed King. The same time, not Doug event, the same time y'all did that was an event. This partner of mine, his son just started playing. First thing he said, damn, how I got to pay $15 to get? I said, what the hell y'all paying $15 to get in that tournament for? I don't even know. I asked Jeffrey Day. I forgot to text you. Who is giving this tournament and charging $15?
Yeah, they didn't reset the market. So they got poop butt tournaments charging the same as your many of the top shelf tournaments. Not all. There are some that's charging more. And I think the one this weekend is going to be more. But I can imagine if you have, and he's coming from out of town, because out of town and out of state, they don't even charge $15 or $10. They charge $20 on the regular on that West Coast and up north. That's what they charge on the regular. So in their minds, that's what he's going to charge. But then if you don't ask, why can't you ask? Or just go to find out. Look on the website. Then you make the collective choice whether you're going to go or whether you're not. Don't sit there because guess what? a lot of people don't tell you the price of the events because they feel by the time you get there, then you're going to calculate and say, damn, it's $15, it's $20. Oh, shit, I already can't. You know what? Let me go on and pay. You see? But if you knew that before you came, you'd be like, man, I ain't going out there. You see the difference now? That's why a lot of people don't tell you, or choose event operators choose not to disclose the entry fee for the patrons. That's why. I'm giving you free game. Guys, I really am.
And Jimmy,
free game.
And Jimmy, the toothpaste, not the toothpaste. The toothpaste hurts, Jimmy, when you brush your teeth with it. The toothpaste. It hurts. It hurts sometimes, man. And man, it's
yeah, man.
That's I hope we got Jimmy. Is anything? Oh, we got Women Rock Wednesday tomorrow, so we got some time. We got some time. What else going on this weekend, Jimmy? You don't have an event this weekend at all.
No,
you just support.
Well, they got the event.
IMO. Okay.
Yeah, the IMO, which you know, we myself and Rick Nelson, the JRB, JRB events. We are assisting with that event. So this is a way for Juneteenth is the next JRB event.
When?
So remember these dates. I'm gonna give you. Hold on, give me a chance, guys. Get your pencil out. Okay. Write these dates down.
Okay.
The next JRB event is Juneteenth. That's the 18th through the 20th. That weekend, we call it the Juneteenth shootout. Okay. That's going to be once again June the 18th through the 20th.
Okay.
Right. The next event after that will be the GMI, the George McClellan Foundation. The George McClellan Invitational. That's not a JRB event, but that's the July the 8th through the 11th. Write that date down. These are options for you. That's pending approval from the NCAA for Division I coaches to come out. We've already sent the request in and waiting on approval.
Right.
The following weekend, remember there are 3 live weekends in July. The following weekend is the summer finale. That event is July the 16th through the 18th. That was Brian Jolivet's event that he always did right behind the GMI. So Brian Jolivet has agreed to incorporate the JRB fingerprints into that event. That way it gives more hands on deck. Well, the following weekend, which is July the 23rd through the 25th, the Grassroots Show. That's the last live weekend. JRB Events is going to host that as well. So that means now, if you want to sleep in your own bed, or if you want to stay close to Texas, or if you don't, the budgets are going to be crazy because of all these fees, guess what? Those are 3 live weekends of events in Houston. And the thing is, once again, college coaches, the first live weekend, yes, it'll be at sneaker events. There's going to be 2 Peace Jam. 2 of those weekends are Peace Jam weekends. You follow me? So, yes, most of the big, but guess what? If your kid was a
go on, Jim.
Was a real serious prospect for one of those schools, they would make their duty.
Somebody gonna come here. One of them coaches gonna be here.
But some coaches are going to come to all 3 of those events. There's going to be some Division I coaches that are going to come in town just because of the relationship they have with either Brian Jolivet, Rick Nelson, or myself, Jim Hicks. Now, you guys have to be fond enough to understand. If you got something, then then it's choices and consequences. You go to another event, you're going to spend money just to satisfy the psyche of your parents and you're going to play in court number 37.
We got to be strategic.
You might well be in another event.
But Jimmy,
you might well be at the main court on another event.
Keith said something I wanted to share with you. He said, how about these guys trying to justify why they're charging so much because of the talent that they don't spend the money to get quality refs, and that takes away from watching good competitive game because of bad experience with ref. When did that happen, Keith? Keith, when did that happen? I just want to know because when did that happen? I'm trying to. When did this happen? I just want to know. I want to ask you for a friend. Man, it's about to rain again. Man, I'm done with y'all out here, man, in Houston, man. Man, I thought I was gonna go hit that ball today, man.
No, it's gonna stop raining this evening, man. About 5 o'clock.
Jimmy, it's
about 5 or 6 o'clock.
It's still gonna be wet, man. I'm not messing up my new sneakers out, my new golf shoes out there. It's gonna still be wet. I got to get on the ground at some point. But no, Jimmy, what do you think about that, Jimmy? Keith said, but I want to know what Vinny talking about though.
Oh, about the referees?
Yeah, the referees.
But
they use the excuse. I'm bringing top talent in here.
I said it earlier.
But refs are terrible.
I gave a solution earlier. You asked the person who's the scheduler of the referees. It's easy to find out. Ask a referee themselves. Hey, who's the point guard? Who's the scheduler of this event for y'all? He don't know. You could be trying to a referee from out of town like that is trying to get some work. And they would tell you who the point person is. Then you go and that means now that point person has those refs. And it's going to be a bad apple in every bunch. Guys, don't get this stuff twisted. We're talking about a mass collection of just lazy ass refs. Well, then you would know once you ask for the next event. Hold on, before we go to this event, who's doing the refs? You can ask. I said it earlier. That's questions among questions you can ask the event operator. Who's scheduling your refs? And that would tell you because each ref have their own circle, their own network, that a pool of referees for which they tap into for various events. Some overlap with, this, I don't mean you just cool with him and not cool with him, but most of the guys have their own network. Their primary guys are their primary guys. That's the truth. And once again, like this weekend, I can tell you right now, this weekend, like I'm saying, I'm quite sure that I have nothing to do with the entry fees for the patrons for this event this weekend. So letting you go, that's a disclaimer. Have zero to do with that. I don't have nothing to do with that. But I can tell you one thing. I know that the referees that will be officiating this weekend will receive more per game than any set of grassroots referees in the history of Houston, Texas. I can tell you that. I say this again.
So you mean you paying them more? Are they gonna be worth any damn thing?
Well, that's what they're supposed to. They're supposed to. That don't mean they're gonna miss a call. They're not gonna make every call, but they're supposed to be able to apply conflict resolution or preventive maintenance when there's something going on, and you're not supposed to be sitting there getting in arguments with the fans in the stands, over misdemeanor stuff. They're supposed to not be doing that. But once again, this weekend's set of referees, each game will have 3 refs, and collectively they will get paid more per game than any game in grassroots basketball history that's been in Houston, Texas. Now that I know.
Okay.
That I know. So that means most of the refs are going to be college refs.
Okay. Now
there are some referees that you see all the time on some of these courts, just because they are college refs, mean they're also high school refs, but every high school ref isn't a college ref. So I wanted to let you guys know and fill you in on that. Thanks, Marissa, for supplying the notes from what I said about those dates.
Marissa, you're amazing.
I mean, she was taking notes, and that's a great thing. And some of you guys take a screenshot of it with your phone. Screenshot it. And one thing I want to give you, breaking news. Breaking news. As we get ready to land the plane, because we're in stream overtime.
Yeah.
The breaking news is this. There's another date that I did not include in there that I would go ahead on and give you guys now. I was going to wait till Thursday. I'll give it to you now. I'm feeling so good. July the 13th and 14th. That's a Tuesday and a Wednesday. We are bringing back the Southwest Exposure Camp. Tuesday and Wednesday, July the 13th and 14th at Jack Yates High School. That camp, invite only. Now, you can nominate a player. If you're a high school coach, or you're a grassroots coach, you simply send an email to, I had to type that thing in, Adam. It's SW Exposure Camp at gmail.com. That's what it is. I had to look at it to make sure that I understood that it was the right email box. Southwest Exposure Camp at SW Exposure Camp at gmail.com. You can nominate a player. This is not a Houston camp. It's a Southwest region of the United States camp. And it's going to be very good, as it was when we did it 2 years ago. How do you remember that? We had a bunch of fun. It was at Yates, and that thing was jumping.
Oh, yeah.
It was about as organized as it gets for camps. I mean, it was pretty doggone good. Henry Sims, he was in charge of doing all of the speakers. It was in the auditorium. That way now parents ain't sitting in their butts getting numb on bleachers. You had Coach DeShannon Holmes from Channelview High School, and he was over the coaches.
That was a nice event.
Man, that thing was a well-oiled machine. Rick Nelson, that was our first time working together with Rick Nelson. Mine, it was for that Southwest Exposure Camp. And Rick be on it. Rick be on it.
Yeah. You know what he doing.
A lot of people just do it. He be on it.
Now, yeah, a few of y'all out here know what the hell y'all doing. Y'all, and guess what? Y'all got a PhD. Y'all got 2 doctorates and a PhD in it. So I expect that. But I remember that camp. I didn't speak at that camp. I was scheduled to speak. They didn't put me on the schedule. But I'm just messing with y'all. But no, man, that's good.
Yeah, and speaking of course, today, of course, I know you back in our backdrop, we have George Floyd, and this is
I talked about it.
1 year as we remember him, and I relay the message, of course, from Joe Madison, and he requests that we please not describe this date as an anniversary.
Oh no.
An anniversary is used for something that is living, that is extended. George Floyd was murdered.
Oh, yeah.
So this is not an anniversary, not to be confused with any type of anniversary. It's a day that somehow, some way, you find a way to carve out something in your life and make it better, and be able to make a change. If nothing else, you can make a change on your block, if not your street, or if not your neighborhood, or if not your community. This is one of the days that you can understand. It's wet outside in many neighborhoods if you're in Houston, but this goes beyond Houston. Wherever you can put your fingerprints on this day, and we also got Rick Realmore says breaking news on JY. They are going to have a naming ceremony of their field behind Jack Gates is going to be called the George Floyd Field. They're going to dedicate that in his namesake. And of course, Rod Wells, we got a volunteer for the Southwest Exposure Camp. Thanks a bunch. Rod Wells is in the YouTube feed, y'all. So on Facebook, you can't see him. But he says he's offering to volunteer. On July 13th, 14th. That's a Tuesday and a Wednesday. It's not going to start till like on that first day. Maybe I think registration probably going to be 10 or 11 o'clock. But if you're interested in volunteering in any capacity or helping out, come as a vendor. We had a couple of vendors, I think, in the lobby and the corridor.
We had a guy with the book the last time.
The guy with the book.
How to teach the young men etiquette. Yeah.
Yeah, make how to tie the ties and all that stuff. Yeah, that could be one thing you could do today. That's your homework assignment, guys. How about teach when you have your Tuesday and Thursday practices? Tuesday and Thursdays are normally practice days for a lot of grassroots teams, Adam. How about take one tie to practice with you this evening and teach your players how to tie a tie. You don't look at things like that, Adam. That shit lasts a lifetime, man. You teach me how to tie a tie.
And teach them how to tie a bow tie too. Yeah, teach them how to tie a bow tie too. I just learned not too long ago. But Jimmy, before we get off, but in the beginning of the show, I'm just so proud of one of my best friends in life, man, Michael Douglas, former Harlem Globetrotter. Some of y'all might know him. He got a book out, Jimmy, called a little bitty book, for children's book called Little Mike's Magic Ball. And he just talked about his life and his love for the game of basketball. He signed the book for me and sent it to me. If you want to, now he got an organization called the Harlem Legends. So you can go to harlemlegends.com. He's been a guest on the show before, and he just got a lot of little stuff in there. Look at the little boys in there just playing basketball. It's a great little book, just a few pages. Might be a great gift for your kids. What's that? harlemlegends.com, I think. Let me make sure I got the information. Harlem Legends. harlemlegends.com. Yeah, www. It's proud when a friend of yours is doing something. Jimmy, I asked him, why did he do this book? He said, I wanted to leave something. When I'm done with this stuff and I'm gone, I wanted to leave something for these kids to understand. Michael Douglas and his brother, Redondo Douglas, they wrote this book. Great book. I've been reading bits and pieces of it. Check it out, y'all. What else you got? I'm out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We want to thank you for tuning in to the Chop Shop today. Thank you. If you hadn't shared the show, we want to do it as we say so with passion. Share the show on your way out the door, and make sure you do that. I want to give a shout out, of course, to Rod Wells. Speaking of him, the Houston Astros start a 9-game homestand tonight, and they're playing 3 of the best teams in baseball right now.
Who's that?
They're going to play during these 9 games.
Who are
the Dodgers? Okay. It starts tonight with the Dodgers.
Come on, my Dodgers.
We got Greinke on the mound against Kershaw.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Watch this ass whooping tonight. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay. Then understand. We play the Dodgers.
Okay.
Then the next series is
my man ain't coming.
Who's next? I know the Red Sox are last. Yes, San Diego. San Diego is second. We got the Dodgers, then San Diego, then the Boston Red Sox.
Jimmy,
and
I'm putting on my hazmat suit. I'm going to see Tatis. I'm sorry. I'm going to see Tatis.
Guess what they're doing in Minute Maid? They're opening it up for the crowd for this game, for this now.
I'm going to see Tatis.
It's gonna be a full house, baby. A full house.
Tatis. Fernando Tatis. Hey.
And you know what? I said the same thing is going to happen with the Clippers. We got NBA games tonight as well. Hey, set your DVRs. It's going down. I'm telling you, you got the DVR. You got the first game tonight is the Celtics and the Nets. Game 2. Then that game is at, I think it's a 6:30 tip.
My nephew playing.
Central Time.
My nephew playing early. And what else?
At 9 o'clock, the Lakers and the Suns game 2. This is a must-win game for the Lakers. Must win.
Is that a trap game? What'd you get? Trap game?
I think they woke up now. They're woke now. You understand? They're woke. The Lakers are. So it's not a trap game. Game 1 was a trap game. They walked up in there, just moonwalking on up in there, and realized that.
I can't wait to get off here and look, because I know you're messing with me. If the San Diego Padres, I'm going to that game. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, they're gonna be 3. It's 3. So we got 3 games with the Dodgers. So that's so count the days up. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be the Padres.
Oh.
Then they'll probably be off on Monday. Then they'll start back up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday again. I'm just guessing with Boston with the both sides. So once again, another game tonight. How do we forgot? While the Lakers will be on, 30 minutes later, the Clippers and the Mavericks start at 9:30.
That's a good one.
I'm not really keen on that schedule. The NBA could have separated those two.
Yeah, but Jimmy, it's so many games, Jimmy, and you remember they trying to. It's so many games, man. You just got to have more than one.
Well, it's so many West. It's so many West Coast games.
Jimmy, it's the same amount in the West Coast as it is in the East Coast. It's the same number of teams.
No, I'm talking. No. I'm talking about the home court. Think about it. So that means whenever, like, if the Clippers are playing at home, that game is going to be at 9 o'clock.
Oh, you talking about late? Okay.
They playing in Dallas, it might be a 7:30 or 8 o'clock.
Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. The late.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. Think about all the teams at home. Utah is at home. Denver is at home, which is I think they're in Midwest time or whatever.
This happened every year.
No, they all don't have home court. No, had a home court.
So
that means your game got to
start. Jimmy, all of these games gonna be played. Oh no, ain't but 3 games tonight.
Yes, but I'm saying, I'm just letting you know that for the schedule, they put you to, if they'd have moved one of the Lakers or the Clippers to tomorrow, then it still would have been conflicting with somebody. But I was just thinking about the LA and LA thing.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get 3 games in. It's hard to get 3 games in. It's just hard.
Yeah, and they overlapped them. So the Clippers would be at 9:30, but that game, guess what? That game on NBA TV.
Yeah.
The Lakers and the Phoenix Suns, that game is on TNT.
Yeah.
They put you got to get that package to watch the Clippers tonight.
No,
so the DFW
TV ain't the package. No, you talking. No, NBA TV is the regular channel. You talking about Direct TV.
No, you got to have NBA. You don't get that free with
you
your
got
cable.
To have. Okay.
You got to get a package to get that.
Okay. What kind of package you got to get? What package you got to get it?
Some type of upgrade. The reason I know, because I don't have it on purpose. I don't have time to watch that much TV.
Oh, okay.
I tape most of the stuff I watch on TV. Okay. Most of everything I watch on TV, I'm taping it. Unless it's, mostly.
Herb said he might mess around and cancel practice tonight. Yeah, because where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Jimmy, get us out of here. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Jimmy, hold up, Jimmy, before you get off. You know we got Jimmy. We got Facebook censored us today because I played a 30-second clip of Trae Young video. I ain't never playing. Somebody sent it to me this morning. I ain't never playing that mess no more, man. And they censored us and cut the show off. I had to dispute it while the show was on to get it allowed to come back on, man. That's the kind of stuff I've been doing today, man. I can't wait to get out here. I can't go play no golf.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how they did us today. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Oh, Mindy, quit hating on my team. You know I love that Brooklyn Nets. I know. Hey, Jimmy, wait a minute. New York. When New York gonna play tomorrow? They're gonna play New York tomorrow because they don't want to go up against these games. And the coach got fined for saying New York. The NBA want the New York to win, and then they go out and win the game. But there's so much stuff to talk about tomorrow. But guess what? Women Rock Wednesday tomorrow. Trae Young. What Trae Phillips? Trae, I got to ask you a question. Women, I need to talk to y'all tomorrow. I got a WNBA question I want to talk to y'all about tomorrow. But Jimmy, get us out of here, baby. What'd you say?
Yeah,
Share the
and
show
want to remind you
before
guys.
get out the door. What?
Share the show before you go. Want to remind you guys. Thanks, Rod Wells. A correction. The Dodgers game is a 2-game homestand, not 3. So they're going to play the Dodgers twice, right? Today and tomorrow. Then they'll be off on Thursday, and the Astros will play the Padres on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right? Then they will turn around with a 4-game homestand Sox Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Astros going to win at least 5 of those games, of those 9. That's a 9-game homestand, as I stated. And then they go and take the road for about 8 games, maybe 9-game road stand to offset that. But anyway, guys, thanks so much. It is definitely great to have you guys join us on the Chop Shop. Once again, last but not least, please share the show on your way out the door. Don't forget, go over to rcsports.com, go into the VIP news. We just posted the schedule for the IMO Classic this weekend at CE King Middle School. We got the schedule posted for you guys, and go check out the VIP news. There's a situation, Hatter, we'll talk about it tomorrow, where a parent was not pleased that the grassroots team decided to not play to not take advantage of this platform this weekend, and that kid is going to be playing with somebody else.
Whoa, say this again. A parent did what?
A parent was not particularly pleased that their grassroots team did not take advantage of the opportunity to play at home and against some of these teams that are coming into Houston with some of these nationally ranked players. And as a result, her son, she took a stance. Her son is suiting up with somebody else this weekend.
It's in the VIP.
That's the type of stuff.
It's in the VIP news.
Yeah. You can see it in there. You'll find out who it is in the VIP news. Yes.
Excuse me, y'all.
And guess what? Tomorrow, we'll elaborate on that, and I'll give you guys my thought. But right now, give me the applause. Where the hand claps at that?
Hold on.
I'm applauding the hell out of that parent. And that's not selfish. It's just that that's nothing but applaud. We'll talk about that and a lot more on tomorrow. Make sure you go to rcsports.com. Get your fix for the day. We'll be back in 22 hours. Once again, thanks so much, guys. Make sure you spread the word about the Chop Shop. For Robert Hatter, this Jim Meeks. It's time to slide down Dino's back. Yabba dabba do this thing for this Tuesday. See you guys. Chop Shop.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop.